Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. Aquarius, I hope that you're doing well. I'm going to be using two decks for your reading today. The first one is from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, which is a brand new deck, and I don't have the box for this one, but this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm going to get 3 cards for the base spread from the Oracle deck, 3 cards from the Tarot for your clarifiers. There's no past, present, future. This is a general reading. 1 extra card came out. I will use that as your overall energy. Okay. So I'm going to be using the extra card as your overall energy. Number 3, which corresponds to the Empress card in the Major Arcana, that's Taurus energy, and Libra as well. And the card here, it's excitement. So Empress energy talks about the ultimate divine feminine power of all 4 queens. The Empress is my favorite energy in the entire tarot because she's just got it all. She's generous, loving, kind, abundant, creative, good-looking. For the overall energy here, I just feel a lot of optimism. There's this beautiful kind of sun ray coming out of this character, and you can see here he has this kind of horn or trumpet-like instrument, just kind of calling out to anyone who will hear, anyone who will listen, right? I feel as though you are in this place of empowerment, but it's almost like self-empowerment. Like you're excited to be discovering something, a strength of yours. There's a boldness to this card. Oh, I just heard, hear ye, hear ye. I don't know, when I think of hear ye, I think of newspapers or the town crier, like giving the news in the town square. There's something about that. I don't know if it's like call and response, or I'm not really sure, but there's some kind of broadcasting. I don't know if you deal with social media or television or radio or something where your message and your voice would be broadcast towards or outward to a group of people. But whatever the news is, it's very exciting. It's very inspirational. It's very positive. Although, I mean, I do see some kind of clouds over here. So it could be a response to something that has perhaps been negative, and that the news that you're bringing casts light over everything. It gives some kind of levity to a situation that may have been difficult. And you are the bearer of good news. It's interesting. So there's a truck that passed outside my window, a U-Haul truck, a moving truck. Almost, if not all U-Haul trucks I've ever seen usually have destinations on them. So it'll be like a picture of like Alaska or the the Rocky Mountains or whatever, that had no destination on it. And I find that very curious. Because it's like, maybe because Aquarians are known for like being leaders and entrepreneurs, and there's this sense that maybe people have been directionless, rudderless for a long time now, and the Aquarius energy is coming in and providing some kind of direction or energy. Let me start with the first card, number 11. The Justice energy of the Major Arcana, Libra. And the word is innovation. So there's, I think, the theme of the communication that you are getting out to the world might have to do with some kind of progress in systems, in the way that we do things, the way that we think about things. We're changing up a landscape. We're streamlining. Things are going to get better, because thus far they've been disappointing. Three of Swords. Three of Swords is air energy, so it's your element, Aquarius. It's one of the toughest cards in the deck. And Gemini also got this card. They got it in reverse. Three of Swords talks about heartache and heartbreak and disappointment. This is an interesting Three of Swords because it does represent this kind of sacred heart, the flaming heart. So, you know, we are dealing with, and I want to use the word passionate energies. I feel as though you may be the first to kind of herald this information in. Like, you could be the first to introduce this information to people. So I don't know what it is that you do for a living, or if you are the leader of some, you know, organization or what have you. But I think you're coming in, and I don't want to say that you're shaking things up or causing waves or anything like that. Actually, I don't see that at all, because I see this structure over here, and I feel like there's a lot of stability where you're concerned. But what I do see is you taking the kind of raw elements that are already in front of you, elements, people, finances, situations. You're looking at the totality of something and making it work more efficiently, making it make sense. Because it seems like people have been, or situation has been aimless, and you're bringing order to it. You're bringing sense to it. Can I get a clarifier? Why this Three of Swords? What was the disappointment? Judgment, number 20. Another, or this is your first, actually, Major Arcana card that has shown up in the reading. The Judgment card talks about making a judgment call. Do we answer the call of Spirit? And maybe you communicating this information, maybe you stepping forward and using your voice is your calling, is itself the calling, right? So just like, you know, when I first started reading tarot, I never, ever intended to read for other people, ever. I just was learning the cards, each card every day. I would learn a new card and be like, yeah, this is cool. I'll just pull a card for myself every day, just as like a little theme for what I should be thinking about. And then here we are. Like, I've done like hundreds of private readings. I've been on this channel for, you know, it's going to be, I don't even know, a year and however many months now, but I've been reading tarot for 5 years, and I never thought that I would be using my voice to communicate in this way. And so I absolutely consider it to be a calling and a passion and something that I'm meant to do. And I think that you may be falling into a similar situation for yourself, where you're finally allowing your voice to reverberate. Because here we are, right? I made a very specific point to focus on this, and then the judgment, thank you, Spirit. Then the judgment card pops out, right? Not a coincidence. Answering the call. Resurrecting things from the past. Finding their value again. So this could be something that was a passion for you when you were younger. The Spirit just showed me somebody like on the debate team, in the debate club. Spirit also just said model UN. I don't really know. I guess it's like high school UN. I have no idea. I never was in that. But one of you may have been. But just participating in things where you got to showcase your personality, your intellect, your talents, your skills, and you're bringing it back. You're announcing it to the world, I feel. Although I've been feeling for all the air signs today a little bit of blocked throat chakra, and I'm not really sure why the air signs are feeling that at this moment, but every single one of the air signs that I've read for, so this has happened to me, and I haven't had any voice problems earlier today, and I haven't had any issues, so I'm feeling like it must be the air element that is kind of trying to break out of some confines with their sense of expression. Number 8 coming out next. Corresponds to the Strength card in the Major Arcana. The word is extremism. What's going on here? So, okay. Not everyone, perhaps, is as welcoming to your message or your calling as you may hope for. You know, maybe some people will be taken aback by what you have to say. I don't necessarily condone getting up in somebody's face and kind of imposing your thoughts on others, right? This is how society gets into trouble. But Spirit wants me to really point out that as we start to up-level ourselves, there are some people that are going to be really adversarial towards you. Especially the higher you get in terms of leadership, people start to look to you for guidance, for wisdom. There are some people that are in your midst that might be competing with you, and they won't like it. They'll feel affronted, offended. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. This is definitely... I don't feel like it's a whole group of people, though. I feel as though it's a select few. Almost like close family or friends that might not agree with your calling, your path. They might think that you're being boastful or arrogant. Who does Aquarius think that they are, going out in the town square and declaring something boldly and proudly. Who do they think they are? There are some people that want to keep us small, you know, and maybe it's the, you know, maybe you're not this character, but you're this one, trying to say, hey, but I have my own opinions and my own unique voice and my own stance on something. I'm going to pull another oracle card for that extremism. Can I have a clarifier for extremism? Two cards came out. Number 3, concentration. Number 5, affair. Interesting. This card came out for another sign. I believe it was one of the fire signs. And I likened this kind of character to like a devil. Thank you, Spirit. A devil type character or an imp. Something mischievous. The word is concentration though. So it's a little bit of, okay, Spirit just gave me the line from Harry Potter. What is it? Damn, now I can't remember what the... Well, it's like mischief managed, but it's not that one. It's like, I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. That's the feeling that comes with that card. And we have number 5. 5s are problematic for me in that they're cards of transition. And the word is affair. I don't actually feel like there's some kind of like affair in terms of extramarital or anything like that. It's just that people might be looking in judgment at this, at your calling, at something that you're doing. Again, with that, who does Aquarius think they are? Right? This is almost like the perception of you, that it's this like reckless abandon, and are they thinking things through, right? It's the extreme. I asked for the clarifiers for the extreme. So there is a little word of caution or a feeling of caution, Aquarius, to... It's not that we have to pay other people any mind in terms of their criticism, but if they're in a position to influence others, you definitely want to make sure that the truth will out, right? That the truth about your intentions and who you are is accurate and not seen through the lens of somebody who could manipulate that truth to create their own narrative. It's the first person that you thought of as I started talking about this. It's the first person. That's what Spirit wants me to say. Even if that person was your mom. Thank you, Spirit. It's clarified by the 4 of Wands, though. This is celebration. This is portal energy. Firm foundation. Keep your head and your wits about you. You know that you've got something good going. There is cause for celebration. This is something that you should be proud of. There's a reason why this heralding excitement is started the reading. It's like there's something here. It's like when somebody finally finds their calling, it feels like liberation. I can only speak from personal experience, but I can also talk about the friends and family in my life who have done something that is in line with their calling. They just vibrate so high. They radiate light. They're glowing. So like I have a very close girlfriend who is like a world traveler, and whenever she travels, she comes back with this wealth of knowledge and experience, and she just gets so excited. And when she talks about it, it's like I'm at that beach with her, or I'm in that village, or I'm on the side of that mountain. I don't know. I can't describe it. She speaks with such passion and authenticity. And then, like, another one of my girlfriends, she loves her family and she loves raising her kids. And when she speaks about her kids, it's like the pride that she feels in watching them develop and watching them grow. Like another one of my girlfriends, her child is going to college, and she couldn't wait to express her joy to me. Her kid got into her first pick school, and you know, it's been a long time since I've been in college, and I forgot what that feeling was like. And so when people are kind of on their path, there's joy that radiates from them. It doesn't mean that they don't experience hardship, but there's joy that radiates. And I feel, because I'm focusing on this light here, there's a general glow actually, and that's what you're going to be experiencing. See that glow? I think people can already see it in you. And if there are people around you that are not in high vibration, they hate your glow. They hate it. It drives them crazy. They don't want anything to do with it, or they try to dim your light. I mean, I recently had that happen to me. I could not have been any better of a friend to this person that this happened with, and this person just could not stop talking behind my back, kind of spewing negative things, probably is still doing it. And it still confounds me, but I gotta let it go. Not everyone's gonna like you. Not everyone's gonna want to see you succeed and thrive. I hate that lesson in life, but that's how it is. And I think you are understanding it very acutely at this time. But the next card out, we're in this space of pure gratitude, appreciation. Anytime you see an instrument in a tarot reading or reading, can talk about vibration, right? You're playing your song. Your heart is resonating. Your authenticity is resonating, vibrating. The frequency is high. Spirit understands it. Spirit is responding to it. And the more you appreciate, the more in gratitude you are, the more abundance will come your way. Yeah, I can understand why you'd be excited. And it's clarified by number 16, the Tower, Major Arcana in reverse. In the upright, the Tower is great shock, awe, and upheaval, surprise. Got the Tower in reverse. I see this Tower, though, as averting disaster. Almost like you reached this breakthrough moment in your life just before you were about to give up. Can I have a clarifier? What are we appreciating now, Spirit? What are we in appreciation of? Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands in the upright. Seven of Pentacles, it can talk about questioning our investments in things, questioning our choices, the choices we've made. Have they been worth it? Are we sure we want to keep investing? For me, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse says there's no question about it anymore. There's no place of confusion about it anymore. You are no longer investing in things that do not serve you. And now things are moving at a clip. They're moving so quickly. Again, with this glow. Look at that glow. That's such a beautiful synchronicity. Look at that movement. I mean, it might as well just be an extension of this. Can I get one piece of advice from Spirit? King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it's interesting because in a way, I see these two cards as being very similar. King of Cups is Scorpio energy. It's really beautiful, really big-hearted, like teddy bear heart, divine masculine, protective heart. But the King of Cups is often seen as a character who kind of keeps it all under wraps. Like, they have a big heart, but they don't want you to know about it. Right? So anytime I see either the King or the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's kind of a little bit more turning back that love towards self. Right? So it's almost like these two kind of divine masculine energies are really wanting to focus on goodness, integrity, the heart space. But this is Spirit's advice to you. This is what you're doing right now, shouting it from the rooftops. Spirit is saying, don't forget, you don't have to give it all away. Keep a little bit to yourself. It's almost like, you know, my mom has given me very good advice over my lifetime. Some of it I've taken and some of it I have not. But when I was younger, she would always say to me, you know, it's fine to love other people, but just give them like 65, 70%. And you keep the 30% for you. You always want to keep something just for you. And this is Spirit's advice to you right now. This is what I feel from this card. Just don't ever forget to keep some things for you and only you. It's important. So they're showing me this card again. So it's like, if you have like really grand plans to do something, it's that saying of don't tell people what it is until after it's already happened. Because when you put your intentions out to the world, then there are the naysayers that want to kind of block your path, right? They want to block your path. So just keep some things private. Not everything, but the things that matter. And then after they're accomplished, after they're done, and you're in this place of gratitude, shout it from the rooftops. So that's your reading, Aquarius. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Aquarius.